Welcome to the Queen's Lair, a lifestyle podcast. Get inspired by our latest tips and information about small business, entrepreneurship, natural hair, travel, food, and even relationships. Stay tuned for another great episode. I am your host, Renee Patrice. Welcome back, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning into my podcast once again. I'm checking in. I promised I would check in. I wanted to check in a little bit sooner, but there's just so much happening. Good things happening. I can't even complain, but it's just so many things going on at the same time, and you're like balancing all these different situations, stuff that's happening with clients. All of my clients have, a lot of things happening at the end of the year. They're doing their, they were doing their Black Friday sales, and now they're doing their Christmas sales. It's just a whole lot. So let's just say it's been just slightly crazy. And I'm just now coming around to, I don't even know what the best word to say is. I'm just now coming around to really getting all of that stuff under control so that I can better serve clients, potential business. I am in several talks with different brands right now. I have a lot of brand work that I need to do, a lot of posting that I need to do for the month of December, and we're almost halfway through December already. So I've done some posting and things like that through my stories, but I have some brand deals and contractual obligations as far as posting like on my timeline and things of that nature. So I will be getting a lot of that stuff done and ready to roll out so that it's very smooth and I don't have to think about it, down the road. And also, helping my clients because they all have products and they all have things that they are, putting out to the public before the end of the year, things that they want to debut for next year. So we're kind of talking it up right now, going into 2023. So, literally, we've got just about 3 weeks left of 2022. And I know we've said this, we are post-pandemic. I can't even say post-pandemic because, honey, the COVID is still here, along with its merry variants and whatever else, flu season and all those other things like that. So we still have to be very vigilant. I actually passed information on to my sister the other day that I saw on, I think it was like a New York, it may have been, I think it was a New York City news channel on Instagram saying that masks are suggested because they want to try to tamp down on, all the different things going around. And I tell you, you don't want to mix the flu with COVID. You don't want to mix, any of these, seasonal colds and things that people are getting. You just want to tamp down on that sort of thing. And I think it's good just for flu season anyway, because the flu has a way of, taking hold in the body. And if you do not jump on it, the flu can flip over into pneumonia very easily if you are not on top of your game. So take your vitamins. Make sure you got your green tea. Make sure you got your antioxidants and, your bone broth and all of those amazing things that help us keep our immune systems strong. If you're not a big workout person, do your stretches, your yoga, your Pilates, whatever it is, keep the movement within the body and give your body what it needs to fight these things off, At this point, you just don't even want to tangle with any of these things. I don't know if I shared with you guys that I actually did get COVID at some point, which I figured was going to happen, once you start kind of venturing outside and doing a whole lot of stuff. Extremely mild because, of course, I've shared on here very openly that I am vaccinated. So very mild, but the first day was rough. And I thought to myself, what if I was not vaccinated? What if because the first day I could not lay down. I felt like my lungs were closing. I had to sit up. The only comfortable way to breathe was to sit up in bed, lay at an angle kind of thing. But let me tell you something. That was the first day. Even the second day, I didn't feel comfortable completely laying down. And I said, I understand why they face the serious COVID patients in their face, because it helps to open up the chest, and the lungs. And I said, I totally get this. So yeah, it was not cute at all. You got like the diarrhea for a couple of days, and it went through my system very quickly, and I waited a good while to test again because I wanted to make sure that I would test negative. And that's exactly, how it went. I tested again in 10 days. They'll say to test in 5 days, but I didn't want to do 5 days because I didn't want it to come back positive and just be disappointed. So I waited a full 10 days from the first test, and it was free and clear, which is amazing. But, eventually, all of us will at least have it at least one time. But the after effects, because you're coughing and, I never had a stuffy nose or anything like that, but the coughing was insane. And I feel like it just forever damages you. And then the long COVID, the blackout, not blackouts, but like thinking of something so simple and you can't remember it and you have to recall, and like I didn't have that problem before, it's just crazy to me. So I'm like, is this the COVID? It's really something, but made it through. There was no need for like any hospital or anything like that. I just stayed in, wrapped up, because you're cold and then you're hot and then you're hot and then you're cold, and stayed in and just did, the liquids and, all the things. And like I said, it moved through my system really quickly because by day 4, I was good, but I just took extra precaution, wasn't around anybody or anything like that. Yeah. So be careful, people. And, like I said, since everything has been going on, people get lax now. Like I was spraying things down, like a crazy person. I was going through Lysol, like, how you wade through water. It was like ridiculous. But I haven't been doing that lately. Last 6 months, I'm tired of spraying stuff down, tired of smelling Lysol, tired of just all of it, the whole thing. And I said, you know what, that's probably how this daggone thing crept up in here, because I don't go anywhere. And people think I'm joking, but I don't. I have not been in any stores. The closest thing has been to the post office, and I haven't even gone there in I don't know how long. So I am very particular about where I go, what I do. If I'm out and about anywhere, it is with a mask, with a serious filter. Everything gets stripped down before you come well into the house. Everything is stripped down at the door, but that has not been consistent, I would say, in the last 6 months, and ended up getting COVID a few months ago. So anyway, I'm fine. At least I think I'm fine for now. But yeah, that the long COVID symptoms, the brain fog, that's what it is. That's the wording I wanted to use. Not blackout, but brain fog is a thing, and I definitely am dealing with that. I'm going to definitely keep a close eye on that, but brain fog is a thing. Yeah, it's just a whole lot of things going on. I don't have anything specific for this particular episode, but I did promise you guys that I was gonna catch you guys up on things that have been happening. A few people did email me, so I'll say it on here, so hopefully people will hear it on here as well. Yes, people have gone to my website and they've seen a lot of things on sale. The t-shirts are on sale. All of the business things. And I'm actually going to do some updating to my website today. So hopefully it will be ready to debut for tomorrow. But on my website, yes, the t-shirts are on sale. Everything is pretty much going to be on sale. Pretty much everything. But the business items, the consultations, the, evaluating your digital footprint, the branding services, the social media packages and things like that, all of those things are literally 50% off. And they will be 50% off until the end of 2022. I want to give my fellow business folks, new clients, I want to be able to give them a little reprieve on pricing for things. We're going through an inflation and prices are a little higher everywhere. So I want to do my part in trying to, give people, share with you my expertise and my services, but at a discounted rate until the end of December. So that's kind of my gift to my fellow entrepreneurs, small business owners. Everything business related is 50% off. So if you've ever wanted to do a consultation with me, now is the time, because the consultations are only $75 and you get a whole hour to pick my brain and to ask all the questions that you want to ask within that hour and give you real answers and some, real direction on what you can do to improve your brand. Okay? So take advantage of that. I look forward to talking to you guys. I've had a few, people already, take advantage of the pricing and it's really been great. And it's a really great setup for next year into 2023, because I've just connected with several people that we are already in the talks of collabing, and actually a couple contracts already signed and a few more to go. So I'm hoping to get those closed out before the end of this year, so I could walk into 2023 contracts in hand and ready to go. All right. I hope this kind of, caught you guys up a little bit, and just to let you know where I am with, things that are going on over here. And like I said, as soon as I get more settled in this transition that's been going on, it's a lot of moving parts. People know that, when you are moving or when you are changing up the flow of how something goes within your household or whatever, starting a new job, all these different things, it takes time and it takes planning. So you guys are basically in the middle of that planning stage with me. So hopefully this caught you up on a little bit, so you guys know I'm here. I'm just working end of the year, so it's a bit of a crunch right now, but I will be sure to check in with you guys. I will try to do my best to check in more often. And yeah, just give you the heads up of, any new business things that I can share with you. Again, if you have questions, send me questions. hello@onyxqueenmedia.com. Send me questions, your business questions, or even lifestyle questions. I sometimes get questions about, relationships and marriages and, all that sort of stuff. And I don't mind those questions at all because I've been through all of those things. I've experienced all of them. So I can give my, my view on things, and then, you take from it what helps and discard the rest, That's pretty much how life is. You gather the meat that you can and leave the bones. That's pretty much how life works. And you guys know it's all faith-based over here, so I'm always gonna come from the perspective of, how God guides us, through our lives, and how much sometimes we are not walking in our assignments because we think that what we have going on is better. And every single time you will realize that that's just not the case. And so just wanted to catch you guys up. Yes, it has been very draining, but I still am very appreciative of you guys still tuning in. I see the numbers behind the scenes, even though I haven't been consistently uploading, every single day. You guys are still listening. I feel like you're listening more now, and I greatly appreciate that. So I will check in with you guys soon. If you want to connect with me, definitely shimmy on over to my Instagram at Onyx Queen Media. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye. Online savings simplified. Don't search for coupon codes ever again. With one click, Honey's smart shopping assistant will automatically apply discounts to your cart in seconds. Save on all your favorite things. Easily pay less for products you're already buying online. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Join Honey for free. It takes 2 clicks to add Honey to your Chrome, Safari, Firefox, or Opera browser. Find savings in seconds. While you shop, Honey will find working promo codes across the entire internet, and you save instantly. With one click, Honey will apply the best deals to your cart. It's that easy. So what are you waiting for? Get Honey. Download it today. Visit our link, www.tinyurl.com/ONYXHONEY. That's www.tinyurl.com/Onyx Honey. Start saving right now.